All right, shalom, shalom. All right, this is your brother Zachariah Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. All right, coming with another lesson through the Spirit. Lord willing, this be edifying to the Lord's elect. And before I get started with this lesson, all right, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto our power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, of whom I've grown in this truth under. Shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring in the word, and that's pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's soon to come. Shalom to the Akwath that's listening in, that's remaining true to the faith, and remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel that scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, you Israelite foreigners out there who live among the heathen and who look like those heathen nations. But your lineage goes back to the progenitors of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel through the line of your fathers. All right, I want to say peace and blessings to you all. Barakatham. And Salaki, if there's noise, I do have the air conditioner on. But, I just want to roll in the spirit, you know what I'm saying? Just hit the button, I was listening to a couple videos, couple elders today. Elder Itazawan out of the Minnevala camp, and the elder Arawam from the branch of Birmingham, Alabama, and you know what I'm saying? When you really reflect on the wickedness that is Esau, Edom, I mean, when the Lord says that they are the border of wickedness, okay, they literally are the embodiment, all right? They are the embodiment of hatred. They're the embodiment of you know what I'm saying, depravity. They are the embodiment of avarice and greed. You know what I'm saying? These Edomites, these self-proclaimed white people, because they proclaimed themselves to be white in the year 1681. All right, and they went around the entire world proclaiming this and pushing forward this narrative and this pseudoscience, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Having the world believe that they are the pinnacle of perfection and wholesomeness and purity and righteousness. All right, where the actual fact is they are anything but that. Okay, they're anything but righteous. They're anything but just. They're everything under the sun except what is good. You see what I'm saying? And as I said before, you know what I'm saying, many times, and as the prophets, beginning with the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone on down, have been saying, all right, that before this is over, all right, before it's all said and done, all right, you're going to know why the Lord has indignation with this people. All right, you're going to fully understand why they are considered, all right, they are considered despised, okay, and greatly despised. You see what I'm saying? What you're looking at on the screen is just one of many contraptions that they have used against our people, the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians. You see what I'm saying? Because don't you get it twisted, all right? Not only the Southern Kingdom, but the Northern Kingdom was a part of this torment. You see what I'm saying? And this is just plain old wickedness, man. This is plain old wickedness. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to read all that. You can read it yourself. You can read it yourself, man. All right. I was listening to Elder Itazawan. He was, you know what I'm saying, covering this one video where these women on this podcast were explaining, because the host of the podcast had asked, who do you think was abused more? You know what I'm saying? Black people or black women? You know what I'm saying? Which is an oxy-fucking-moron when you think about it, because we're the same. We're one and the same. You see what I'm saying? To think that this man would go about trying to make to make a distinction between the two. You see what I'm saying? As you can read in this description right here, you know what I'm saying? This contraption alone was used on both the men and the women. You see what I'm saying? And then the young ladies, they went on to express that that Edomites were eating us. They were eating us. And the host and one of the other Edomites that was on the panel was trying to downplay and say, oh, that's one out of a million that was doing all that. No. You know what I'm saying? No. If you read, when you read the book, The Delectable Negro, you know what I'm saying? When you look into the history, the actual history of Thanksgiving, you see what I'm saying? Y'all are some absolute cannibals. When you look at sad stories like Pocahontas' story, the true story behind Pocahontas. When you look at what's gone, what went down, you know what I'm saying, by the hands of these devils, man. All right, when you really think about it, you know, it really gets you mad. It really gets you mad, and this is why the Lord's got to bring the destruction. So, you know, and also in his video, you know what I'm saying, he shared that there was this lady, all right, there was this lady who was going into it, man. She was giving out much of the history. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember there was one story of a woman, an Edomite woman, who would take and torture her slaves up in the attic of her apartment, or whatever it was, her house. You know what I'm saying? The whole building was full of these slaves. And, you know, if you was caught, or if you was in trouble for any small thing, all right, you might as well count your life forfeit. Well, one of the slaves was in trouble. One of the slaves was in trouble, and she was so fearful of what was about to befall her, because once you go up in the attic, you never come back out of there. That's where you perish. You see what I'm saying? That's where you perish. She was so frightened that she caused a fire. She would rather burn alive in that building than to die at the hands of this cruel and wicked woman. You see what I'm saying? And this was not something that was small, all right? And it's not something that was a one-off thing, all right? You know what I'm saying? When you think about the fact that all of her evil, wicked deeds wasn't known until after that fire. Her wicked deeds was not known until after that fire, to where everyone had to investigate the house and found all of these atrocities. You see what I'm saying? All right. These people are the border of wickedness, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, and like I said, before this is over, before our deliverance, Lord willing to be very soon, before our deliverance, the Lord is going to allow these Edomites to express themselves in every way that they have always desired towards you Jakes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians. The Lord is going to allow them. He's going to unleash these devils. Unleash them. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be terrible out here. And you're going to be reminded of who these people are. Because that's one of the things I've noticed, is that you Israelites have become too comfortable in this place. You've become far too comfortable underneath Esau's rulership, man. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 30. Right, this is Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 9. It reads, let's get verse 8. It says, "Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits." And this is how you Jakes are, man. This is how you Israelites are. All right, you don't care for what the prophets have to say. You know what I'm saying? Not until it's too late. You see what I'm saying? You would rather trust these devils, and then when they show you their true colors, then all of a sudden everybody has to march for your goofy ass, when you already knew that you was dancing with the devil, man. That you was holding a snake in your hands. You see what I'm saying? This is why when all hell breaks loose, the Lord is going to have to put a spirit on us to where we will not feel for you. We will not feel for you. We won't shed a tear for you, man. You see what I'm saying? Because the prophets have been out. The prophets have done the work. You see what I'm saying? The prophets have done the work. Like I was listening to Elder Apostle Ramlab. I think he was doing the class, all right, with the elders and the brothers of Dallas, and he mentioned the fact that so many of our channels was being taken down, all right, during the whole lockdown situation. You know what I'm saying? All of our channels were being taken down, and he said all that labor, all that work. You see what I'm saying? We had to labor to go into these things, to go into these scriptures, to go into the breakdowns, and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? To edify the sheep. You see what I'm saying? And he was right, man. He was right. And this is what we do. As the elder Yashwamba said, this is all we know. All we know is work, is doing the work, man. All we know is edifying the sheep. You see what I'm saying? And we do it, and we do it, and we do it, and we do it for the sake of the elect. And all you scoffers and all you mockers, all you naysayers, all you scorners, man. All you can think to do is cuss out the prophets, man. All right, say that we're preaching hate, say that we that we're not doing enough for our people and whatnot. It's all this madness. But the Lord is about to show you. The Lord is about to show you. You see what I'm saying? After all that labor, after all that work, all right, after all of that, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, and all these jakes still turn aside, man. They still pulled the shoulder, like the scriptures say. They have pulled the shoulder. The Lord's done talking. The Lord's about to stop talking. The famine of the word is clearly right here, man. Clearly it's right here. The Noahide laws is about to come into effect. All right, the situation in Canada, you know what I'm saying, outlawing scriptures in the Bible, you see what I'm saying? It's here now, man. It's here now. It's here. You see what I'm saying? Let's go to verse 11. Salaki. It says, "Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Yasha Allah to cease from before us. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression, and trust in oppression, and trust in oppression, and perverseness, and stay thereon," man. This is what you do. You trust in oppression. You rather trust in these Edomites who have a clear track record of doing the most heinous and despicable things to you people. You would rather trust them than to trust the prophets who are giving you the words, all right, and giving you the warning for free, I might add, for free, opening up the mysteries contained within this book, and doing it for free. For free. We ain't charged a damn cent. But when the Lord removes us, that's it. That's it, man. Verse 13, "Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach, ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant." Yeah, it's coming, man. It's coming. As you read in the book of Proverbs. Let's go there real quick. Proverbs chapter 1. Yeah, man, and I hope y'all staying cool out here, man, because it's hot. It's so hot. It's hot as hell out here. All right, but this is Proverbs chapter 1. All right. Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 20. It reads, "Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse. In the openings of the gates in the city she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you." And that's what has happened. That's what has happened. Wisdom has gone out into the streets through the way of the prophets. You see what I'm saying? All right. And the Lord has made known his words unto you through the prophets, man. So there's no more excuse. There's no more excuse. There's no more cloak for your sins, man. Right? Verse 24, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded, but ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. You didn't want to hear any of it. You didn't want to hear any of it. So it's about to be your ass, man. Because the same devils who did this to you, the same devils who did this are about to be unleashed. Verse 26, "I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, All right? They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Lord. They would none of my counsel and despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. All right? So, as a matter of fact, I'll continue. Let's go verse 32. Let's finish it out. For the turning away of the simple, all right, for the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil. Only the elect is falling under that category. Only the elect, and it's a very small few. You see what I'm saying? And there's not much else to talk about. All hell's about to break loose. You know what I'm saying? Today is what? Today is June. Today is July the 1st. All right, today is July the 1st. Okay? It's going to be July the 4th this Saturday. 250 years. 250 years of pure, unfiltered, unadulterated hatred towards you tribes. Esau is the embodiment of hatred, man. As I was listening to Elder Awawam this morning, and he was going into the fact that these devils, their hatred proves that they're the Edomites. Their hatred proves that they're the Edomites, man. You see what I'm saying? During the world wars, when we was fighting when we was forced to fight alongside these devils, you know what I'm saying? All right. America made it so that the French were not allowed to commend us. All right, even if we did right by them. All right, don't commend us for anything, even if we saved their lives. Don't commend us for nothing. You see what I'm saying? Don't honor what was honorable. It takes a special kind of hatred to do that. Right now, they're removing all the history of these soldiers and these war heroes who happen to be Jakes. Just removing them, removing their memorials from the cemeteries, just removing it all. You see what I'm saying? Removing. I've had a grandfather who fought in the war, and they just removed him. You see what I'm saying? And it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. You see what I'm saying? It's all good, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to cover their tracks, and they're trying to they're trying to, you know what I'm saying, erase the notion that Jakes was anything close to honorable. You see what I'm saying? It takes a special kind of hatred to do that. A special kind of hatred to do that. You see what I'm saying? This is why the Lord is coming for your ass, man. The Lord is coming for your ass. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. But before it comes, the Heavenly Father has to turn these devils up, and you are going to see all you Jakes out here who want to trust in them, who want to stay hugged up with them. You know what I'm saying? All right, believing that they're your friends and they can do no wrong, man. Listen, it's not gonna be good out here. It's not gonna be good out here, man. So, you know, that's pretty much what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to get a lesson out, hit the button, and let the spirit flow. You know what I'm saying? I could, I could go on a little bit longer, but I think I'll just cut it there, man. It's so much. If we was to really sit down and lay out all the wickedness that they've done, all the atrocities that they've done, not just in the transatlantic slave trade, not just in slavery, all right, but through it all, and not just with the Southern Kingdom, but with the Northern Kingdom, with the Northern tribes. You know what I'm saying? With the so-called Latinos, Hispanics, Native Indians, Seminole Indians, man. All right, you don't want us to get into this, man. You don't want us to dive deep and really bring out all the shit that you have done. You see what I'm saying? All of what you've done. The scriptures clearly, let's get that real quick. Scriptures clearly say that there will be shameful spewing upon your glory, and because of this, because it has come, all right, it has happened. The world has seen your wickedness, man. All right, and they're appalled by every bit of it. You see what I'm saying? Let me get this. What is it? Habakkuk. All right, this is Habakkuk chapter 2. All right, Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 10. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. You know what I'm saying? I actually pondered on writing a book a couple years back. I wanted to write a book, and I wanted to call it, I wanted to name it, If Trees Could Speak. If Trees Could Speak. You know what I'm saying? And as I sit parked underneath a tree right now, you know what I'm saying? If these trees could testify, if these rocks could testify of what you devils have done and the blood that you have spilt, you see what I'm saying? Goodness gracious, man. I mean, it would go on for days and days. If we was to really sit down and talk about it, it would go on for days, man. A long list. And the Lord's going to deal with all of it. He going to address all this shit. You see what I'm saying? Verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establisheth a city by iniquity. You see what I'm saying? This is how you operated. You didn't. We built America for 250 years. We built America. We through blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, of course. Blood, sweat, and tears of the Israelites. You see what I'm saying? Let me just get to the point. Verse 16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. And this is what they're trying to run away from. And there's no running away from this. There's no hiding it. You see what I'm saying? You can get rid of all the evidence that you think you got. You know what I'm saying? Notice this shit. Like they're trying to do a Renaissance 2.0, man. Because what came with the Renaissance? Iconoclasm. Look it up. Iconoclasm. Look up the definition for iconoclasm, man. All right? Where they got rid of all the images, all the artifacts, you know what I'm saying? All the evidence that showed that that Israelites were ruling in Eurasia, all throughout so-called Europe. They hid all that evidence. They hid all the truth behind the dark ages. And they're trying to do it again. They're trying to hide the truth of everything that they have done to the children of Israel, man, to the children of Yashar Allah. You see what I'm saying? And the Lord's going to intervene before this shit, man. You see what I'm saying? Because they will not have quietness in their bellies. You see what I'm saying? Shameful spewings on your glory, and the Lord's going to come and pay you a visit, man. Like I said, I can't wait to see it. So I'm going to cut that there. I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. This has been your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. In closing, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. All right, Shalom.